on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, Gillie, right, and Wallo, just like that, had asked Camron, Killer, and Mase, who do they think is the better artist? The late, great DMX, or the late, great Tupac? And so, before I give y'all my answer, I'm going to give y'all why I made my answer. Now, when I heard DMX's first album, It Is Dark and Hell Is Hot, and it had the hit song, Stop, Drop, Shut 'em Down, Open Up Shop, oh, you know what I'm saying? And it had the, So You Wanna Be Killers, Get At Me, Dog, and it had the song, a lot of games being played, time going on. You know what I'm saying? It had them songs, which was bangers. And then he followed it up with the second album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. And yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. And I heard those two albums, I said, he gonna be the GOAT. He gonna be the GOAT. And then he come with the third album. I don't think it was better than the first two albums, but it was still a great album. And he had great songs like What You Want From What You Want. He had that song. Now, Tupac's first album was Tupacalypse Now with Brenda's Had a Baby. And his second album was Strictly For My N-Words that had Keep Your Head Up, Ooh, Child. And his third album, where he actually won me over, was Thug Life. From the cradle to the grave, life ain't never been easy, living in the ghetto. But those are their first three albums. And Tupac's third album was more of a compilation, a group album with Thug Life. But I would give DMX the nod. With them first two albums, I thought he was going to be the greatest ever. But then after the third album, I feel he started losing me a little bit. He started losing me. And after Tupac's third album, he followed it up with Me Against the World, with Dear Mama. And then he followed it up with All Eyes on Me, California Love. And then after that, he ended it in his death with the Don Illuminati 7-Day Theory, which is my favorite album of all time. And so with that being said, I have to go Tupac because I feel his music got better and better and better. And I don't feel the same way about DMX's. And with that being said, Tupac is my favorite artist of all time. And DMX is in my top 5 or top 10. But when I first heard DMX, I thought he was going to be the greatest. I have never heard nothing like that in my life. And then I was telling my homeboy C-Dog, he was a huge DMX fan too. I said, he going to be the GOAT. He better than Tupac. He going to be better than Biggie. He going to be better than everybody. And he said, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. You moving too fast, youngster. And he said, you love him because he hood, grimy, gritty, robbing, and you love that. You love him talking from the struggle. Can he keep talking like that in album number 3, number 4, number 5, and you would still be glued in because you know it ain't real because he living in mansions and rich now? And I thought about that like, well, we'll see. And then, you know, X kind of lost me. But I'm still a huge X fan. He's still in my top 5 or top 10. I had to go through my top 5 or top 10 to see where he at. But Tupac, Amari Shakur is my favorite, not only rapper, but favorite artist of all time. My favorite artist of all time, the GOAT, in my opinion. And so with that being said, to answer Gillie, right, and Wallo, just like that, and Mase and Cam, Killer, to answer the question, I'm going to go Tupac.